Welcome to another episode of Real Talk with Raleigh Keegan, where we keep talk real and we talk about things that are real. But listen, today I want to talk to you about something that's near and dear to my heart, and that would be Mexican food. Specifically, Mexican burrito places that are fast casual. Now, there are 3 main Mexican burrito places nationwide. I would argue that the 3 main ones are Chipotle, Qdoba, and Moe's. Okay, now some people might argue that, but where I'm from, the kind of area I'm from, these are the main 3. If there are more that I'm forgetting, which I would just still argue these are the main 3. But if your favorite isn't one of these 3, I'm going to try and convince you of why your favorite should be my favorite. But if you want to fight me on this, go in the comments and you give me the case as to why yours is better than mine. So today, Real Talk with Raleigh Keegan. This is the realest thing I could ever talk about. I'm going to argue why Chipotle is the greatest fast, casual burrito place on the planet. Now, you may be wondering, we're only in America. No, ladies and gentlemen, I said that correctly. On the planet. There's no place in Saudi Arabia or Australia or in the North Pole that has better burritos, fast casual, than Chipotle. So I've got a couple points here. This is really funny because when I was in college, I did a 9-minute, I took communications for a class to get credit, and I did a 9-minute speech about why Chipotle was the best thing. So I'm taking a couple points that I took in my persuasive speech in college and using them here. Number 1, this is huge. It's fresh. If you go to Chipotle, there's a difference in the quality and freshness of the food. When you go to Moe's, when you go to Qdoba, you don't know. Did they get it from the freezer last night? Did they kill a cat behind the restaurant and that's what we're eating? No, this is fresh at Chipotle. It is so fresh. Number 2, it's healthier. Everything at Chipotle is organic, and I'm pretty sure it's non-GMO. That's what it is, right, Nick? Non-GMO? That's the thing? It says it on the wall, so I thought. It's healthier. It's organic. It even has organic queso. Whoever thought cheese could be healthy? Raleigh Keegan didn't. I certainly didn't. But it's much healthier. All those other ones have queso, but it's processed, I'm pretty sure. So that's number 2. This is number 3, okay? Overall taste. This one is the biggest one, of course. Okay, now, I'm going to go through each individual ingredient, and we're going to talk about why it's so good. The rice, even the rice at Chipotle with the cilantro inside of it is so good, even by itself. Now, okay, black beans, the rice at Chipotle is better than Moe's and Qdoba. Moe's rice, dry. Qdoba's rice, dry. Chipotle's rice, easy to eat, has flavor. Black beans. Okay, here's how you know I'm an honest critic. The black beans at all 3 are the same. Everyone has the same flavor of black beans because they're just black beans. Chicken. This is a big one. I'm a big chicken guy. Chipotle's chicken is seasoned so good. It has way more flavor. And you can sometimes convince the people at Chipotle, depending on who's working that day, to give you more chicken than you're supposed to get, which I love to do. Okay, this is a big one, though. I'm about to be honest about something. The queso. Okay, Chipotle didn't have queso for a long time. And then they came out with a queso that was garbage. And I'll admit that. They're my favorite place on earth. If I could baptize my children there, I would. But they still have flaws. And one of those was they had really bad queso. But guess what they did recently? They made a white queso that is pepper jack cheese. It's queso blanco. And when I say that it is fire, I mean it. It is so good. I would give that queso an 8 out of a 10. And here's the thing about Qdoba and Moe's that people aren't getting. The reason you have to get queso at those two places is because they've got to smother the cheese over the ingredients because the ingredients by themselves aren't good enough. At Chipotle, you don't need queso. That's the point. At Moe's and Qdoba, if you don't get queso, you're not going to enjoy your meal. They've got to slop the cheese on it in order to cover up the mediocre other ingredients. Now, you may be wondering, why did I just eliminate my ability and potential of Moe's and Qdoba giving me a sponsorship deal? Well, maybe it's because I really want Chipotle to give me one. But I love Chipotle. If you can't tell, I eat Chipotle all the time. Friends, family know. And you can always get me a Chipotle gift card for my birthday. And I will never be displeased. And lastly, but not leastly, the name is better. Okay, Chipotle, you can say it many ways. My dad likes to say Chipotle. A lot of people say Chipotle. It's actually Chipotle, I believe. Scholars maintain it was Chipotle, but, you know, Daddy calls it Chipotle. So anyways, the name's better. Moe's sounds like some burrito place that you just get stuff out of a garbage can. And Qdoba, who even knows how to pronounce it? Is it Qdoba? Who knows? Nick, do you know? See, sometimes when I'm wrong, Nick will correct me up. But I think it's Qdoba, not to be confused with Qdoba. So anyways, this is just a random episode of me telling you about all the things that I like. Firstly, we're going to start with Chipotle. So thanks for tuning in. And I hope that you go try a Chipotle burrito yourself because you will discover, like I did, that it is the #1 burrito place in the world. Not 2, #1. And if I forgot one, so I only argued against Moe's and Qdoba, but if there are other ones that I forgot that you think might rival Chipotle, I would love to hear it in the comments because I'll come back. I'll let you know why I still think Chipotle is better. So until next time, go have you a Mexican burrito from one of these great places, mostly Chipotle, and I will talk to you soon. Did you happen to know that every single additional person that subscribes to the Raleigh's Roast podcast prevents one more snowcat from going blind in the Alps? And here on Raleigh's Roast, we're about blindness in cats and preventing it. So hit the subscribe button now, and let's make sure every single snowcat in the Alps can see.